Good day everyone. Today I'm going to present you about VB Pocket, an innovative learning app for visual basic programming. The innovators of the app is Ts.Dr.Letchumanan Analalaki Sanmugam, Pavitra Anna Perempuan Paramagurubaran, and me myself Madini Mahendra. From the Department of Information Technology and Communication Polytechnic Balik Pulau, Penang, Malaysia. First thing first, we're gonna look at the problem statement, which is describing the issue of student who is struggling with accessing and using the traditional ebook effectively due to its lack of flexibility and interactivity. So the impact it causes hammering the learning experience and understanding of visual basic programming. Next is I'm going to introduce you to VB Pocket, a revolutionary mobile application designed to transform the traditional ebook into accessible, flexible, and engaging learning tool. Our goal is to enhance the student learning experience and deepen their understanding of visual basic programming. Let's dive into the key benefit and features of VB Pocket. Innovation objective of our project. Enhance accessibility will provide a mobile app for anytime, anywhere for the users to access the course. The second thing is support flexible learning, which will create an interactive, user-friendly app for efficient study for the students. The third thing is improve engagement. Developing an engaging app to boost understanding and success for this app to continue. Now we're gonna talk about implementation level, which there are seven. The first thing is identification, determining who is involved and their roles, and establish project boundaries and objective. Next is planning and requirements. Clarify what the project aims to achieve, and we will gather the requirement to collect needs from student and faculty. The third thing is design. We will create a user-friendly interfaces and backend planning outlining the system architecture. Next is development. We will build a forehand and backhand develop the application interface server-sided and integrated the features and attractive elements and offline access for the users. Next is testing. Conduct testing is ensure the function throughout unit integration and user test. The next thing is deployment. Beta release which will launch a trial version, gather feedback and finalize the launch, refine based on feedback and officially launch. Last Last is maintenance, ongoing improvement which will regularly update and enhance the application based on user input. Now we're gonna look at the features and benefit, which is the most important part in our presentation. The first thing is study anywhere. We can access the course material onto the go with the mobile device anywhere and anytime in the hand of us. The next is flexible revision. We can bookmark, highlight, and even take notes for the efficient study section. Next thing is interactive learning. It will engage with interactive exercise and tutorial which is made by PDF form and also a video form into the app. Last thing is continuous learning. We can utilize the practice problem and summaries to reinforce understanding, which will be very good for the student and their program. Now, if you are looking at the publishing status, we are beta testing, which is currently in testing with selected students for feedback and improvement. The next step is the App Store. We are preparing for submission to Google App Store. The last but not the least, official launch. Plan our official launch release following beta feedback and final adjustment. In the conclusion, Baby Pocket enhances accessibility, supports flexible learning, and improves engagement for visual basic programming for students. By transforming traditional ebooks into an interactive and engaging mobile app, BB Pocket significantly a- aids in student success. We encourage adoption of the app and welcome feedback to help us further refine and improve the learning experience. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Do you guys mind if I ask a few questions about Visual Basic?
Sure.
Okay. First, how do you feel about using Visual Basic for programming?
Visual Basic is good for simple tasks, while other languages are good for complex projects.
Yeah.
VB is pretty user friendly, especially for beginners.
Okay, thank you. How do you use the VB Pocket app?
I personally use VB Pocket app to obtain quick code snippets.
What do you like?
I like VB Pocket because it's easy to handle simple tasks.
Any dislikes?
I personally dislike VB Pocket because it does not have full potential of IDEs.
Okay, last question. How do you feel when using the VB Pocket app and also reading the ebook?
Okay, both is convenient for learning and is also good for handling simple tasks, and it also helps in our projects, lab tasks, and also me projects. But it also lacks the ability to handle complex tasks.
Yeah, it was effective. The ebook gives me a lot of detail, while the VB Pocket app was great for quick recaps.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Welcome.
Question is, what do you think about the ebook titled Developing Application Visual Basic?
Ebook is complicated to use, and because the file is big and the note is compact.
Okay, thank you. Now I would like to ask you about how do you use the VB Pocket app, and what do you like or dislike about the app?
I like because the apps is easy to use and the notes is easy to get, so the apps is look good.
So it's nice to hear from you. Okay, that's all. So thank you for your interview and thank you for your time.
Okay, welcome Pavitra.